Once upon a time there was a little boy who lived far, far away in the mountains of Peru. He was the youngest of his 20 siblings, and from the beginning he was quite different. While his brave brothers liked to speed down the Machu Picchu mountain with their brand new motorcycles quite recklessly, Danik Zulu sat in the green grass and played the flute. Someday a bunch of crap got stuck in his flute and he went down to the city to get it fixed. When he was passing the market, he stopped all of a sudden. Dumbfounded and with disbelieving eyes, he stared at something so wonderful and marvelous he had never seen before. It was a girl, and although he had seen 2 or 3 other girls in his life, this one was different. Her skin was silky and bright like the untouched snow caps of the mountains. Her hair shimmered in the sun like threads of gold, and her eyes had the same wild, sparkling grace as the eyes of a mountain lioness. Not able to speak out any word, Danik Zulu stood there, thunderstruck, and it appeared to him as if the world around stood still. In truth, only he stood still for exactly 1.5 days. The sun set and rose again till he finally awoke of his sweet numbness. Unfortunately, the girl was gone by now, and so he saddled his llama, eager to find her, no matter how far he had to go. But wherever he went and whoever he asked, no one could tell him anything about the beautiful girl. His last chance was the old peru a wise old witch doctor. He found her amidst her followers, weaving beanies for tourists. He handed her a fried lizard to soften her disposition and waited. After a long break, she rose her voice. "The girl you're looking for is Audrey Sixie," she said, and then grief shook her head. "But you won't find her. She's chased by the mighty John Toole, the barbarous king who wants to get her in his hands. And so she's on the run, and it's almost impossible to find her." Despite this depressing news, Danik Zulu didn't even think about giving in. He thanked the old Peru Daksuksul and moved on. Over mountains and through deserts he went, and when he reached the ocean, he said his loyal llama farewell and traveled on the back of a big turtle which carried him through the ocean. So he visited many countries and met many people, but there was no trace of his beloved. But he found something else. He found companions of misfortune, other guys looking for disappeared girls. They were equipped with flutes and guitars and colorful ponchos, and every day they tried to cry for their lost women with their instruments. They tried their fortune in walking zones and shopping malls, but still there was no sign of the beautiful girl. Till one night, Danik Zulu had a weird dream. Berudak Suksul appeared to him, dressed as a penguin, and told him that his missed love had sheltered at her uncle's and aunt's place far in the north. Full of hope, Danik Zulu woke up, said goodbye to his fellow Peruvian colleagues, and chartered a turtle, later a pretty ugly dog, and a huge ladybug to reach her as quick as possible. Unfortunately, the ladybug got shot by a weird old gunman, but our brave Peruvian boy survived, and now, only a few days before Christmas, he's only a couple of miles away from seeing his beloved queen of the Peruvian mountains. How this story will end, the next days will show to us. Till then, we need to wait and cross our fingers.